promise. I can be a total mess inside and somehow still get away with being like a functional adult on the outside. And it usually is one that direction. It's rare that I look lousy, but I'm doing great. But I can look great and not be doing very well inside for sure. And I can even look like I got my act together because I speak articulately. I'm pretty passionate about what I say, and I'm entertaining. And I had done this a lot of times. So it can look like I've got this mental health thing under control. Not, I don't. Here's what I know about mental health. Each and every one of it, like your diagnosis, if I had a diagnosis, I can diagnose you. You ready for your diagnosis? You ready?
Let's do it.
Here it is. Your diagnosis, Curtis Washington. There you go. That's your diagnosis.
Are you sure there's nothing wrong with me?
That's it. That's all you are. You're Curtis Washington.
I have to live with Curtis Washington then. Is that what you're saying?
It is. Exactly. That's it. That's what you have. That's your stigma. Your stigma is you got to walk around with Curtis Washington. And you've had to walk around with him since you arrived here, and you're going to walk around with him until the day you go. And that's your diagnosis, and that's it. That's it, dude. That's it. That's what you have.
So I should learn as much as I can about Curtis Washington.
That's a really good point. Yeah, you should. That's good. I like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I think so many people need to hear that they are who they're supposed to be, and
they are who they're supposed to be. It's all good. Exactly. There's no denying the fact that you're Curtis Washington. I mean, unless you've changed your name, that's who you are. And you know, my diagnosis is Fred Moss. That's just it. It's what it is. My life is defined by being Fred Moss. That's it. Everything that's got me up until now has been Fred Moss. Who I am now is Fred Moss, and who I'm about to become, lo and behold, it's still Fred Moss. That's what I got here. That's it. That's my diagnosis. I don't need to be bunched into some syndrome or some disease model or some disorder. I don't. It's not even helpful. It's helpful for some others, like, oh yeah, that explains why he, likes to stay in bed too late in the morning, or that explains why he is awkward at a party, or that explains why he smokes too much weed, or that explains whatever. Maybe it doesn't explain anything. The reason he smokes weed is because he smokes weed. That's it. And he could stop smoking weed. That's the other thing. He could. The next time that he gets the opportunity to smoke weed, he doesn't have to light up. He just doesn't have to. He can say, I'm a weed smoker. I do have to light up. That's what I do. And then just bulldoze over it all and say that he's got this habit, or he's got this trait, or he's got this neural pathway that says that he's got to smoke weed. I challenge that.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Try not lighting up the next joint. See, then you didn't have to smoke weed. It's true. Now you could be like, I want to smoke weed. Okay, I suppose that's a different story. But that's no longer being run by somebody who has to smoke weed. Yeah. And that goes true with a lot of things, not just our good friend marijuana.
Yeah. Absolutely true.
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Fred, I definitely want to be very respectful of your time, but I did want to ask one thing before I let you go. We've covered so much today, and I think this is going to leave. I think there's a lot of gems that people can use to help them on their road to self-discovery and taking a closer look at who they are for who they are, instead of trying to, like you said, trying to define who they are as a problem, or define that they are being run by something that is bothering them. And they can get back into this is who I am. Let's work on me, and not let a condition or a situation that I'm going through kind of define who I am.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, and especially for younger people, there's a lot of insecurity, of course. I mean, we're all insecure, but younger people, of course, are very creative in trying to cover up those insecurities and make you think that things are going fine, even though they're really trying to kind of put masks on and deflect and all of these things. And back to your original point, we all want to be heard.